Right, so as I was saying, in forum theatre, the play will depict a problem or an issue, and the problem or the issue will involve actors who will act it out. Okay, they have a script and they have learned their script and they have characters and they will act it out, and the issue will be left hanging. There won't be an end. Okay, what I want you as the audience to do is to watch the first, just sit back as an audience and watch the play being enacted. Don't have to do anything. Watch it being enacted the first time. But when you are watching the play, look out for points in the play where you are getting really upset. You're getting angry with what somebody's doing. Say, why don't they stop saying that? Why can't they do this instead? Why can't they behave like this? You know, those points in the play, just note them. There will be points in the play where you will get irritated, you will get angry, you will get upset. Okay, so note those points. When the actors have finished acting it the first time round, thanks so much, Trin. When the actors have finished doing it the first time round, they will act it all over again. A second time, they will start from the beginning. At this time, when you are watching, those points which you had noticed and said that I'm getting upset at this, I wish this actor would do something different, I wish that he would say something different, or she, that's where you call freeze. Okay, anybody from the audience calls out to say freeze or halt. Well, typically the word is freeze. Okay, I'm the facilitator, so I will not call freeze. All right, I won't. Anybody can call freeze. When you call freeze, you come up to the stage. This is the stage, okay? You come up to the stage and tell me which actor you wish would have done something differently. That actor will move off the stage and you will become them. So now you get to be doing that same role that that actor was doing and say or do what you think should be said or done differently. Does that make sense to everyone? Are we clear what I'm saying? Yeah? So the first time round, you just watch the play. And maybe make a note, mental note, paper note, whatever it is, make a note of the points in the play which are particularly aggravating to you, particularly upsetting, or where you just think, why can't she say this? Why can't she not behave like that? All right? And then the second time round, the play can be played a few times. When you come up onto the stage, I will ask you, where do you want the actors to start from again? From which point do you want them to start again? All right? So they will go back. There are 3 scenes, by the way. In this play, there's scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Each of the scenes are left a little bit hanging. All right? So what you can say is they can go back to the start of the scene. They can go back 2 statements behind, or whatever it is, all right? And then at that point, you take on the role of the person whom you have replaced. And you behave, do, say something differently. To try and create a different outcome. To try and have a nice the end. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay? All right. So let me introduce to you our actors today. Okay, by the way, there is on the screen, in the presentation, I will be sharing with you a recording of another forum theatre that was done in some audience. When I share the presentation, you can watch it. All right, so just that you can see how forum theatres is done. Okay, so can I please introduce my wonderful actors to you?
Introduce the boss first.
So we have Michelle acting as Michelle, okay? We have Yusuf acting as Yusuf, and we have Farah acting as Farah. My goodness, what an intelligent audience! What an intelligent audience! Okay, so at this point we are going to start with scene 1. Where's that? I do have a copy of the script. I need it. Yes. So in scene 1, we have Michelle seated at her desk, looking at her calendar with frustration. Yusuf He's somewhere else, but we're going to have now a Teams call and go.
Wait a minute, I need to log in.
Mm.
Get my team.
Okay.
Okay. You calling me?
Yeah, you have to start. You have your lines. Can you start first, Michelle?
Yusuf is calling me.
Okay, all right. Go
One
for it.
second. You receive it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's too soft. Never mind. Go for it.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
Uh, morning, Harvey.
Yusuf.
Hanging in there. Morning, Yusuf. Hanging in there. What's on your mind?
Michelle, I wanted to talk to you about a recent announcement regarding the return to office policy.
Go on.
Michelle, well, I've been speaking with the team and there is a lot of impression about returning to the office full-time. Some of us adapted to remote work quite well, and we are concerned about the impact on our productivity and our well-being if we are forced back into the office environment.
Yusuf, I understand your concerns, but as the company moves forward, it is imperative that we establish the collaborative energy and the camaraderie that we had before the pandemic. Remote work has its benefits, but it's no substitute for face-to-face interaction.
Michelle, with all due respect, many of us have found remote work to be just as effective, if not more so, than working in the office. We've proven that we can deliver results without being physically present, and forcing us back into the office now feels like a step backward.
I appreciate your perspective, Yusuf, but the decision has been made. We need to prioritize the company's long-term success, and that means getting back to business as usual. I expect everyone to comply with the return to office policy.
But Michelle, this isn't just about policy, it's about our well-being and productivity. We need to have a voice in this decision.
We have already discussed this. The decision has been made, and we are moving forward with it. I expect everyone to comply.
Compliance is one thing, Michelle, but cooperation is another. The team is feeling silent and ignored in this decision-making process.
We can't afford to cater for every individual preference. The company's success depends on us working together in a collaborative and cohesive manner.
And we can't ignore the impact this policy will have on moral and productivity. Remote work has proven to be effective, and forcing everyone back into the office will only breed resentment and frustration.
This is not up for debate, Yusuf. I expect you to support this decision and encourage your team to do the same.
I can't do that, Michelle. I won't compromise the well-being of my team for the sake of corporate mandates.
Fine, Yusuf. If you're not willing to fall in line, then maybe it's time you reconsider your position here.
Maybe I will, but know this, Michelle. I want to stand by and watch you destroy everything that we built on so far.
Your concerns have been noted, Yusuf. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a busy day ahead. We can discuss this further in our next meeting.
Okay, that's the end of scene 1. Okay, thank you very much. Right, so we're going to start scene 2. Same day at 10:30 a.m. Farah is seated at her home office desk, seemingly engrossed in her work. She glances at the clock and then reaches for the remote to turn on the TV. She's at home, all right? Now, just as she does, a Teams call notification pops up on her screen, indicating an incoming call from Michelle. Farah quickly puts the remote control down and answers the call.
Good morning, Michelle. How can I help you?
Farah, I need to discuss the progress on the presentation for the customer meeting. Have you made any headway?
Yes, about that. I've been working on it, but I haven't made much progress yet. I was just about to delve back into it.
Farah, this presentation is critical for our business. We can't afford to delay it any further. I need you to prioritize it and have it ready by the end of the day.
I understand, Michelle, but I've had some unexpected distractions today. My internet connection was acting up earlier and I had to deal with a few urgent personal matters. My dog isn't feeling well actually and I need to take him to vet later.
Farah, personal matters should be taken care of outside office hours. Your focus during work hours should be on your responsibilities to the company. I need you in the office, Farah. There are matters that require your immediate attention, and I expect you to prioritize them.
Look, Michelle, I'm doing the best I can under the circumstances. Working from home has its challenges, and I can't always control external factors.
I understand that, Farah, but excuses won't cut it. I need results, not excuses. I expect you to deliver on your commitments, regardless of the circumstances.
Fine, I'll get it done, but don't expect miracles.
And I want you in the office today, regardless of anything.
Michelle, you can't just spring this on me at the last minute. It's not fair.
Farah, it's office hours. You need to be here. I don't care about anything. I want to see you this afternoon.
Okay, but this is not fair. To tell me at the last minute.
All right. So there's another call. So by the way, I forgot to pass out to you the character descriptions of each of the characters. So you can just know who is Farah, who is Yusuf, and who is Michelle. I forgot Michelle. Sorry, the boss. Yes.
Boss.
Yeah, okay. All right. So we are now going into scene 3. All right. We finished scene 2, as you noticed. Give a big hand to Farah.
Thank you.
All right. You can be seated till then. Okay. All right. Yusuf and yes. Go. Michelle's office.
We are
Michelle,
all
I can't
struggling with the
continue
changes.
like this.
We need to address the underlying issues.
This is too
This is
much.
unacceptable.
I think I need to leave this company.
Michelle, Faras is not alone in feeling this way. We need to address the underlying issues before it's too late.
What?
I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't continue like this. This is too much.
Resigning? Farah, are you serious? We're going through a really critical transition period. This is unacceptable. We need everybody on board.
Maybe we should.
Look,
Maybe we need to.
look, I didn't come to this decision lightly, but I can't ignore the toll this is taking on me.
Well, fine, Farah. If this is your decision, I can't stop you, but don't expect it to be easy out there.
Okay. You want to just.
We will continue this discussion later on, Michelle, but we need to have some time to think about it.
Agreed. We'll keep in touch.
Right. The scene isn't over.
Okay, no. Why don't they understand? They're so short-sighted. I'm doing it for the good of the company. Is there a way to bridge the gap? Maybe a middle ground that will address their concerns and also help the company to move forward. I know that we cannot continue like this. There must be a solution that benefits all of us.
Thank you. Okay, thanks Michelle, thanks Farah, thanks Yusuf. Can you all please come back to the stage area now? Okay, now that you have watched it, they are going to redo the thing again from start. Okay, so first is Yusuf, yes. And if you noticed places that you found yourself getting angry with any one of the people, okay, at what they were saying, what they were doing, the way they were behaving, all right? And you want something different. You want them to do something different, all right? So what you have to do is, when they come to that point, call freeze, okay? And whoever calls freeze can come up to the stage and tell us who do you want should leave. Whose role do you want to take? Now do remember, there will be one person from the audience and one actor. It's entirely possible that you can call freeze and replace the other actor also. okay, so that you can change the outcome of that situation. Are we clear on this? Are we good on this? Okay, all right. So let's start all over again. And there's a Teams call coming in, or one second, hold on. Where's that paper? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, so yeah.
Shall I start?
Yes, please
Yeah.
start.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
Oh, morning, Yusuf. Hanging in there. What's on your mind?
Michelle, I wanted to talk to you about the recent announcement regarding the return to office policy.
Go on.
Well, I've been speaking with the team, and there is a lot of impression about returning to the office full time. Some of us have adapted to remote work quite well, and we are concerned about the impact on our productivity and well-being if we are forced back into the office environment.
Yusuf, I understand your concerns, but as the company moves forward, it is imperative that we re-establish the collaborative energy and camaraderie that we had before the pandemic. Remote work has its benefits, but it's no substitute for face-to-face interaction.
Michelle, with all due respect, many of us have found remote work quite, shall we say, well, if not more so, than working in the office. We've proven that we can deliver results without being physically present, and forcing us back into the office now feels
Freeze.
like...
Okay, freeze. Please come. Please come. All right. We have Danny here. Whose role would you like to take, Danny? Okay, Yusuf's role. Okay. Again, don't let genders bother you. Okay, if you're a male and want to take a female role, just don't. It's okay if you're a male and you're playing Michelle. Okay, so please come and be Yusuf. Okay. Yes, please. If you can just come here.
Oh, yeah, now I have to act.
No,
Yes.
you sit down.
So where do you want the scene to start from? Where would you like the scene to start from?
So I'll say that first.
No, just 1 minute. Where would you like the scene to start from?
Shall I start from the sentence
No,
before?
it's her choice. Wait. Would you like the scene to start from scratch?
From the beginning?
No.
Okay.
From when he started talking the second time.
So when he said, with all due respect, many of us have found.
Yeah.
Okay. So could you just repeat the line before that, Michelle?
Okay.
Yeah. You don't need her, his
Don't
lines.
judge me.
Yeah, you don't need his lines. You don't
Okay.
need his lines. You will say
Yeah,
what
so
you
I'm just
want.
telling you, Yusuf, I understand your concerns, but as the company moves forward, it is imperative that we re-establish the collaborative energy and camaraderie before the pandemic. Remote work is good, but it doesn't substitute face-to-face interaction.
Michelle, I understand your point, but I haven't come to you lightly. I have spoken to many of my team members, all of my team members, and collected their feedback. Could you tell me a little more about why you think benefits of face-to-face outweigh the advantages of hybrid or remote working?
I appreciate your perspective, but the decision has been made.
No, now you have to just improvise.
Okay, but I'm saying that the
Okay,
decision
all right.
has been made,
Oh,
so
she's such a bossy.
well, I don't care about your survey with your colleagues.
Thank you.
Okay, freeze.
Yeah, I'd like
Okay.
to take Michelle's.
Okay,
I'd
please.
like to be Michelle.
Yes, please. Wonderful.
Yeah?
Yes,
They're more
please give us
successful
Why
than
did you
me.
say that? Why did you say that?
Okay, all right. Go for it, Mario.
I hear you, and I would like to know more about what you and the other peers think about this situation. This is an open decision. The management currently is thinking about finding ways to bring people back to the office, because we believe that face-to-face interaction is important. But we also need to know what the all employees think in the organization, and maybe we could find a way to strike a balance between the remote, hybrid, and face-to-face.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, for listening. I'll just give you some examples of the advantages we feel as a team.
Please go
And
on.
then, if you will allow me, I'll come back to you in writing with more evidence and
Of course.
detailed
Yeah.
advantages and etc. So some of the examples that I can bring to you from the team is the
how much time we're saving not commuting to the office every day. That time has improved the productivity of the team, and we've been able to contribute positively to whatever project. The other thing is colleagues who have small families and commitments are able to work around those. They have the flexibility to work later at night or earlier in the morning without having to worry about when to pick their kids up.
Freeze.
Okay,
Yeah.
whose role will you take?
Michelle's.
Okay, come on.
What did I
He wants to reply a certain way. He wants to reply a certain way. But it is really well. Thank you. Thank you. Michelle 1, Michelle 2.
I'll freeze.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Come for it. And I wanted to come to an ending, okay? Come to an understanding and yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yes, Michelle. Yes, Michelle.
So I'm gonna pretend that whatever Dan said.
Yes,
Yes,
Stands,
yes,
stands,
yes.
right? Okay. So while I appreciate your proposal of working from home modality, however, working from home modality, I also want to understand your expectation whether you want it to be completely negated or do you want a middle ground where you can have a hybrid situation where you want to work 3 days a week from home and 2 days a week probably from the office.
Yeah, for that that's what I told earlier that we can discuss more points on it where I can email you. It's like not everyone likes work from home, at the same time not everyone likes work from office, because they have people who has commitments, they're working around, they don't need to take holidays anymore. For example, previously we used to take for a small thing which we have in the mid of the day, we need to take a full day holiday and then stay back and then do that small thing and leave the work for the next day. But now we can just work around our hours and then just do the small thing and still do the whole day productively by saving commuting. So we can negotiate that. For example, may not be weekly. Not everyone can make it weekly. If they're staying away, for example, there are employees who are staying away, very far away from office because to avoid city and everything, and they're having work-life balance better.
I appreciate your comments, Yusuf. However, you being a senior member of the team, I expect you to, since the leadership team of the company is trying to figure out a way, as I have mentioned earlier, I would like you to lead this from the team side, and being the senior member of the team, I want you to come back with a solution from your end which you can represent for everyone, so that I can take it to the leadership team and somehow bridge the gap between your expectation and what the company expects, so that we can come to a middle ground.
Excellent. You have time to say? Okay. All right.
I would like to do the same with my team
Please.
and with the management.
I actually want to replace Mahid.
Michelle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Michelle.
Okay.
Too soft.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. Okay, let's continue.
replying.
Yeah, continue.
I would also like to be the bridge between the all the employees and with the management. I would like to discuss with my team and then come up with the solution they were also thinking about, so that we can negotiate between them.
I appreciate your effort in managing your team and getting feedback from everybody. But I would like to address some of conditions for your team to consider, because you mentioned some people who have small family and they have some other priorities. But I would like you to bring this I would like you to help the whole company to bring this across to your team. Whatever it is, the company's priority work still comes first. And at the same time, you also mentioned the work-life balance. So I would like you and your team to come up with a solution where you implement the work-life balance, where people don't have to stay up so late to work, or some people have to wake up too early, because we still have teamwork, right? And sometimes we still need to stick to the office hours. So if somebody who have to work late at night and they need to discuss with somebody else, and there's mismatch in the timing, so please just consider these points. So whatever solution you come up, you have to take into account these conditions. and please come back to me with a very, not just one solution, let's, give me a few options, and we will come to a solution to
Yes.
see which one fits all.
Please, I would
Thank
like.
you.
Okay, I'd like to move on to the next scene. So if you could just wait for the next scene, and then because this is really great. I love seeing Prashant. No, I love yeah, the idea. Okay, come along and
Go ahead, complete it, come on.
Let's complete it, and thank you, Yusuf.
Sure.
Very good.
Yusuf,
Yes,
3.2.
yes.
Yusuf. So I really respect what you say, and you are asking for a solution. So let me tell you, you already have a solution. Let me ask you one question. You want an employee that is stressful, or you want a productive employee? Just answer me that.
Of course, I would like to have a productive employees. That's why now I'm asking for your help. That's why I am not giving the solution. I haven't, because it's still open policy, and we are taking into everybody's opinion account. And as a team leader, I'm asking you for your help.
So being an employee,
That's
we
it.
have given you the best solution. Like we want to have a work-life balance.
No, once again, Yusuf was still going to go back
Yes.
and come back with a solution.
Yes.
So, Yusuf hasn't yet come back with a
Yes.
solution.
So-
At least that Yusuf
So
was.
this is what I
All
can
three
do
Yusuf.
on the team.
How many Yusuf?
To give you some time to consult with the team. We're not imposing any solution yet.
Okay.
So please
No,
consult
but
with the team.
just now they said that we had made the decision.
Yeah, so she's going back on that very clearly. Michelle is saying, okay, fine, come back to me with a solution and an answer. So I think it's a nice place that we've reached with all of you coming in and putting in little bit, starting from Danny and Marios and each of you. So I really appreciate it. I'd like to do scene 2 a second time. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's go back to scene 2, please. Where's the original Michelle? Yeah.
Original Michelle.
Original Michelle and original Farah. Okay.
Michelle, the mother.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And can you start, please, Farah? Okay. Drink. Okay.
Good morning, Michelle. How can I help you?
Farah, I need to discuss the progress on the presentation for the customer meeting. Have you made any headway?
Yes, about that. I've been working on it, but I haven't made much progress yet. I was just about to dive back into it.
Farah, this presentation is critical for our business. We can't afford to delay it any further. I need you to prioritize it and have it ready by the end of the day.
I understand, Michelle, but I have had some unexpected distractions today.
Okay. Freeze. Very good. Please come.
Michelle.
Okay,
I
Michelle.
love your part.
You think you are a better manager?
I think so.
Okay, Michelle. Where would you like to start from?
From what Michelle said.
Okay. So can you say your previous line?
Yeah.
Farah, can you say your previous line, please?
Yeah. Yes, about that. I've been working on it, but I haven't made much progress yet. I was just about to dive back into it.
Sure. May I ask, are you facing any difficulties with it? Is there any way I can help you?
Thanks, but I have some. I had, faced some unexpected distractions at home with the internet connection and some. So that was the kind of I need a little bit of more time to work on it and to kind of manage the other things that's around me.
Farah, you know that you can always work from the office if you like. Our internet connection works very well.
That's fine. But I think I fixed the internet connection at home, and I really like working from home. It's so comfortable for me. I can manage many different things at the same time. And as I said, I was about to dive back into the presentation.
For sure. Let us know if you need any support.
Thank you very much.
It would be great to have it by the end of the business day. Would you think that would be possible?
It's not possible. I'm so sorry, but if you can give me time for tomorrow morning, then I'll send it to you. You will find it in your email once you say
First
you
thing in
open
the
it.
morning?
First
You
thing in
promise?
the morning.
It's a
yes,
promise?
Yes.
It's a deal?
I will do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Well done.
Marius is the new CEO.
Marios is the new Michelle. All right. So all right, which was the one where there's a lot of confrontation between all the people.
Yeah.
All right. So would you like to take your seat, Michelle?
Yes, wait.
No, you want to sit down. So when they walk in. All right. And what?
Michelle,
We are all
I
struggling
can't
with the
continue like
changes.
this. It's too much.
We need to address the underlying
This
issues.
is unacceptable. We need everybody on board.
No, I think I can't continue like this. I need to leave this company.
What? You resigning? Farah, are you serious? We need everybody on board. We're going through a critical transition period here.
Farah, job market is difficult.
Michelle, Faras is not alone in feeling this. We are all struggling with the changes and we need to
Freeze? Oh, who's freeze? Okay, who's role?
Michelle?
Michelle, please. All right.
What have I said?
There are many CEOs here.
The most disliked boss. The most disliked boss.
Where shall we continue?
Okay,
From
standing.
that point.
Were you standing or sitting?
No,
She
standing,
was
standing.
standing. She was standing,
It's okay.
and
Do you want us to
and I think we can
repeat?
repeat
Just the last
Yusuf's
part,
slide.
yeah.
Michelle Farah is not alone.
Faras is not alone in feeling. Michelle, Faras is not alone in feeling this. We need to address the underlying issues.
If I don't interrupt, sorry, Yusuf, would you like to grab a seat and let's have a chat?
Sure.
Both of you, I would like to you both to grab a seat and have a chat with me. So let's.
But
How
I
are
don't
you?
have that much time.
No. You're visiting one of the senior members. I'm hoping to get a very fruitful discussion out of this conversation we're going to have. So you two were saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Michelle, but like I've tried my best like to make it work, but it's very difficult. It's not working with me.
Michelle, we need to address the underlying issues before it's too late.
So Yusuf, you being the senior member of the team, where is the proposal that I asked from you regarding collaborating with your team members, trying to understand their feedbacks and give me a pulse check about the situation we are having right now. You know that the company right now wants you guys back full time in the office. However, I understand that over the pandemic and whatnot situation, you guys have managed work very productively from home. And I, being one of the leadership team member, I acknowledge that. So I am also on board with you all, but try to come to a middle ground where I can also help you guys to get what you want.
I agree on this. I think we need to have some time to think about it and some discussions relating to these issues as well. Yeah.
Absolutely, because you are an experienced member. You have recently joined our team. I value both of your presence, and you all this time, even from work from home, our team has been productive, and I want to continue that momentum for our company. So without going into some haphazard decision, let's think about it and come to a good conclusion. Thank you guys for coming today.
No,
Excellent. Well done, thank you. Thank you all. So this was just to give you a flavor. Can I have my three actors here, please? Michelle, playing Michelle, the world's most the world's most wonderful boss. Okay. Yusuf playing Yusuf, a wonderful senior manager who looks out for his team, and Farah playing Farah. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Please give them a big hand.
I have a closing remark actually. Home working doesn't work because they are contradicting themselves. While you say it's more effective to work from home, and she's having internet issues and her dog's sick. You know, that shows that actually home working is not ideal.
Oh,
You wouldn't have that
we
problem
can
if you
have
come
our
here.
opinions. But and thank you to all of you. Yeah, guys, thanks to all of you who came out here and showed us what forum theatre, how we can change endings, how we can change outcomes. Okay, well done Mahir, well done Varun, well done Prashant. Okay, well done Danny, thank you Danny, Marios, and well done Chin. Thank you very much. Excellent.
more like
Let
me.
me stop the recording. And thanks to all of you who are attending on Zoom. I hope you enjoyed it and got a flavor for it.